Alright, today we got a battle against Mefestofelus from YouTube. He's a pretty good YouTuber. I also sub to him. He's got great battles. I'll leave his link in the description. And go sub if you haven't already. So yeah, I lead off with my Machamp and he leads off with his Swampert. He gets confused and he gets up his rocks, which is too bad for me, but I don't really care. And yeah, he switches out, goes into his Rotom, and I go for the payback. And in the start of this battle, I predicted him so good. I predicted his every move. So yeah, the payback does a fuckload, and he gets his lefties, and I predict the Will-O-Wisp right here, so I go into my Heatran. So far, I'm just owning the fuck out of him, and it feels fucking good, but yeah. He gets his lefties and he switches out, and I didn't predict this switch, I think, but the heck. Yeah, I just go for the flamethrower, not wanting to overpredict too much in the beginning, because it can be pretty dangerous. But still, the flamethrower does a fuckload because of the resistance, and I completely forgot about Scarfstar right here. This battle was at the beginning of the rise of Scarfstar, so I just didn't have it in my mind, and yeah, that sucks pretty much, but well, can't do so much about it. So yeah, he kills me off, and I go into my Gyarados, seeing a free chance to set up since he's got to switch out since he's locked into superpower, and he's at -2 attack, so really won't do jack shit. So he goes into his Vaporeon, and I just gotta say, in my opinion, Vaporeon is the best team player in OU. I mean, this thing is such a fucking beast. But that's my opinion. So I get up 1 DD and I get my lefties, but I was already thinking it was hopeless to continue this since she's probably has HP Electric, which I predicted right here, so I go into my Celebi. But he has Ice Beam, so yeah, that wasn't really great on my part, but yeah. So the Sandstorm rages and I gotta switch out right here, but well, we'll see. Oh, he switches out also, predicting my switch. Goes into a Scarm, and I just go for the Thunder Wave. And this little thing right here is absolutely annoying. I didn't want to switch out, but I also should have switched out. And he gets a lot of Parahacks with this Scarm. It's unbelievable. Pretty bad luck, but well, I just go for the Leaf Storm, trying to get some damage in. And I should have saved my Celebi for that annoying piece of shit Vaporeon, but I didn't, so yeah. I get hit by Sandstorm, and now I can't switch in anymore because of the Stealth Rocks. And he sets up his first layer of spikes, and I was already thinking, ah, damn. But yeah. So I go into my Rachi. Since the Skarm probably can't live one Thunderbolt, and he gets another Parahacks, which is unfortunate for him, but oh well. Right now I really don't care because I just had a crappy day, but at the time I thought it sucked, so sorry for that, man. And I go for the Thunderbolt, but he does live, and he goes for the Whirlwind. Special defensive Skarm for the lose. In this case for the win, but oh well. Celebi comes out, gets hurt by spikes and dies. And I go into Mirachi and get hurt by spike, get hurt by rocks. And it does pretty much, so I really gotta get this thing out of the way before I get too much entry hazard damage racked up to my team. So yeah. I go for another Thunderbolt, killing it off, and I get my lefties after Sandstorm rages, which is fucking annoying. In black and white they really should improve that because it takes really too long. He switches out into Hey Dude 69, which is his Infernape, and I went into my Gyarados knowing I could counter it pretty well. So I intimidate it, and he goes for the Flamethrower, and that does a fuckload because of rocks mainly. And yeah, I live with 100, and get hurt by sandstorm, get my lefties, and then I get killed off by another flamethrower. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting killed off by HP ice, but he thought it would kill, but it didn't. I live with 2, go for the waterfall, and I'm taking the ape down with me. He really should have just went for the flamethrower. That would have killed me off, but he didn't, and that sucked for him, but not for me. So yeah, my Gyarados dies to the sandstorm, so it's a double down, and I just go into my Flygon, just because it's Scarf and it can hurt pretty much anything, and he goes out into a Scarftar, thinking the same thing as I did, but Scarfgon beats Scarftar every day, so yeah. I could just go for the U-turn, predicting his switch and knowing it would do a hell of a lot of damage if he did stay in. So I go into my Machamp versus a Swampert, just to get some confusion hacks in and stuff. Yeah, but first another Sandstorm rages, and I get my lefties, and he gets his lefties, and I go for the payback, predicting the switch to Rotom, but he predicts that, so he just goes for the roar. And I go into my Flygon, and I think I go for the outrage right here, which was a stupid play on my part, because I knew he would live it, but yeah, I go for the outrage, and it's just such a stupid play, such a stupid play, but yeah. We all make dumb plays sometimes. I mean, the beginning of the game I completely dominated, so I guess I could afford a mistake. So my Flygon dies to an Ice Beam from the Swampert, and I think I just go into my Machamp just to kill it off. But now I did lose my counter to the Scarftar, so that pretty much sucked, but Machamp can take it on as well, I think. I mean, not at this low health, but yeah, we'll see. I can't even remember how this battle played out. It was a long time ago. And my summer break is coming up also, so I will definitely be uploading a lot more than usual. Because the last 1 or 2 months it was just so hectic at school. It was unbelievable. I had to do so much stuff. It was unbelievable, but I finally finished it. Going into my exam year next year, so this summer you can expect a lot of battles of me, and hoping to get my subs up pretty high, because I wanna beat Shock. We're gonna do a sub race when I get closer, so yeah, that's pretty cool. And he goes for the discharge, paralyzing me. Well, I just go for the payback, hoping it will kill, but it doesn't. But then the sandstorm kills it off. And yeah, my mood improved a lot. I just love Pokemon, man. I don't know, sounds pathetic, but yeah. So he goes into his annoying Vaporeon, and he just kills me off with the Surf. I was hoping he would go for the Wish or something so I could get a Dynamic Punch off, but he ain't that stupid. So yeah, Machamp dies, Sandstorm rages. Excuse me. Terrible cold in the summer. Hate it. So I go to my Jirachi, knowing that I could take on this Vaporeon. But he still has that annoying Scarftar left, but this is something that I really love about Jirachi. About my Jirachi. About this whole team, I guess. This team is well put together, and it really is my best team I've ever made, but I ain't using it so much anymore, only against very good battlers, because it's my best team, but yeah. I just kill it off with a Flash Cannon, and most people think Tyranitar can call my Jirachi pretty hard, because it has, like, Psychic and Thunderbolt, but mine is Flash Cannon, just for the simple reason that it can take on Tyranitars. But yeah, he does live the Flash Cannon, which is unfortunate, but I live the Crunch, I think, yeah, with 4, so I kill it off with Flash Cannon. And now it's pretty much hopeless, because, yeah, I mean, it is Jirachi, so I could get a lot of hacks on the Vaporeon, but I was just hoping that the first flash cannon would take it out, and then I would have beaten the Vaporeon too. Well, because I still would have had a sub up, could have Calm Minded, could have Thunderbolted, could have got some Parahacks, but yeah. Seeing how much a Thunderbolt did, if I just would have got one Parahacks, I just would have won, but hoping for hacks is something you shouldn't do, so yeah. I do lose, but it was a pretty awesome battle, and I'll see you guys next time.